Hello and welcome to Grind Slime TV with me, your host Aaron. Today we're heading over to Melbourne, Australia for a little bit of grindcore. But before we do, let me ask you this. Do you like blast beats, Guns N' Roses lyrics, Napalm Death covers, black tinted riffs? If that's the case, I've got a treat for you. We're talking about The Kill, the soundtrack to your violence. This is their 2003 EP. Originally came out on CD. This is the 2014 tape reissue, of course, put out by Grindfather Productions. Got Reagan there, look from The Exorcist, looking nice and moody, as I'm sure all of us would be in that situation. You know, you got bloody priests noncing over you, you're trying to wank off with a fucking crucifix, and your mum keeps trying to stop you. I'll be moody enough. Got a nice little layout there. Got 14 tracks there, all really cool. 14 tracks and just as many minutes, so always a winner. Got the boys there. Oh, yep. With members from like Fuck I'm Dead and other bands like that. I did look up the other ones, but I can't think of it off the top of my head at the minute. Never can when I'm recording. Got all your lyrics. Some of the lyrics are pretty funny, got to admit. But yeah, one of them, the song, what's it called? This One Hurts. Yeah, it's got the lyrics from My Michelle by Guns N' Roses from their Appetite Destruction album for some reason, but hey, this is grindcore. Anything goes. Oh, yes. So that's always nice and good fun. Got the nice little blue shell going on there. Just nice and simple kind of thing going on. Got Reagan in a more sort of a demonic state there, sort of ran down. Now, The Kill has been defunct now for several years, 9 or 10 years, I think. So, they put out quite a nice discography. Nothing too outlandish. We're not talking like Nun Slaughter or Unholy Grave or Agathocles or something. No, they got a nice little output. I haven't got all of it by any stretch. I've just got this and their split with Noisier and Anti-Gamma, which is also really good. All three bands bring their A game on that one too. But when I say black tinted riffs, straight off the bat, you can just hear this sort of black metal aura about it, but not too much to the point where you could throw it into a black metal category. But it's definitely got the chops and the sort of atmosphere and that kind of dissonant riffage going on. Really, really cool stuff. The blasts on it in particular, very, very nice. Oh yes, and as we like to say on this channel, speed is definitely the name of the game on this record. It is all D beats and blasts from start to finish. They love it. It don't slow down for nobody. It's like Mad Max. Oh yes. The side there, look, nice little spine going on. So if you like bands like, let me think, like Expurgo, sort of Insect Warfare, those kinds of things. But it's a bit more on it definitely adapts the metal side over more than it does the punk. The punk's still in there, don't you worry about it. Don't you worry at all. But it does indeed metal it up quite nicely. Very heavy, but not to the point where it's obnoxious. Vocals are fantastic. I love the vocals. They're sort of high, sort of grindy screams that you can expect. Really, really cool stuff. So all the musicians really do. They put their heads together on this bad boy. Now, what else can be said about this little ditty? Well, it's got the Napalm Death cover on there of the quite rightly chosen The Kill from the Scum album. So you've got 15 seconds of pure old school grindiness. But what I like about it is that they do make it sound like their own track. So it kind of blends in really, really nicely with the rest of the record. Really, really cool stuff. And if I had to pick a favourite track on here, I mean, Axe Attack, the opening track, really good. I really like that one. Walking Dead's another good one. I mean, they're all good. Fuck Emo, Junkies Records, Heavy Metal Spastic. Yeah, there's really good ones on here. Gore as well. But like I say, all 14 tracks are really, really good. Cannot go wrong with this sort of thing. And, if you like your whatever sort of bands are there that they're sort of similar to? Oh, sort of maybe like the early works of like Pig Destroyer. Not to the point where it's a clone or anything, but it's definitely got that kind of evil sort of, I don't know, sort of itchy feel about it, where it's like, oh, this could be a soundtrack to you shooting up some fucking junk or something. But absolutely cool, crushing stuff. I really like it. Probably should pick up some more of their stuff, but getting around to it, innit? There's so much stuff that needs buying as it is. It's a difficult one. But yeah, these guys seem to split up and reform quite a lot. But you know, what they did leave behind is solid from what I've heard. I haven't heard all of it, but from what everything that I have heard is really cool. PLF as well, another band that these guys are quite similar to, I'd say, particularly with the aggression side of things. Absolutely. PLF, of course, being, well, once it was Pretty Little Flowers, now they're just called Pulverising a Lethal Force, and I don't know which name's better. I'm one of them. So yes, The Kill, the soundtrack to Your Violence. The whole thing's up on YouTube, and like I say, you got 14 tracks in just as many minutes, and it's just a blast from start to end, and it's over before you know it in the best way possible. So get on this, really worth your time. And if you don't like this record, you're not going to like their other stuff. So make that happen. Support the underground scene, particularly your local one. Check out The Kill, and don't put your dick in the fire. Or your vagina.